What's up, my Madden Rebuild Warriors? My name is David. I'm bringing you the rebuild of the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are going to charge. We are up to an 84 overall on offense and 83 overall on defense. If you're not aware, this is an 8-team rebuild. The Chargers are one of our 8 teams that we're rebuilding. Let's talk about their coaching staff here. All new coaches for all rebuild teams, just using fictitious coaches here. There's a sense of realism and a sense of not. I have the right to change up their schemes, but I did not want to change up the Chargers. Actually, I kind of like their playbook, and part of that is because of what it does for the running back. Defensively, though, Baltimore is their playbook. These two playbooks combined have gotten them to a 6-1 start, as you can see. Let's take a look at the roster. Tell you how we acquired these individuals. Of course, there's Justin Herbert. He's up to 91 with the morale boost superstar. Travion Henderson was their second round pick. 93 speed now, 93 acceleration. He's only a star, which is crazy. But he's absolutely cooking in this playbook. Mike Williams is still here on a 1-year deal. That's a lot of money. Josh Palmer needs to be re-signed. Mike Williams needs to be re-signed if we want to. Of course, Quentin Johnson, last year's first-round pick. Later in the draft, they acquired another Ohio State player, Cade Stover, 6'4", 255. He's not hidden development or anything like that, but he's got an 86 speed and 87 acceleration. Doing quite well. They also added Luke Lachey and Trey Knox. They got some ballers at tight end here, for sure. Of course, they have Rashawn Slater. He's been here. Zion Johnson's been here. He's been here, and he has to have his option picked up. Of course, they have Corey Lindsey, who's still here. They drafted Xavier Truss, but he's not really anything. Sawyer, he's been here. This was their first round pick, like number 5 overall. Alu Fashanu, he is a beast. And then, of course, they have Trey Pipkins, who's been here. But Alu is only a star. He was a hidden development, but good for him, good for them. Big free agency acquisitions here. They brought Grover Stewart over on a 1-year deal, along with Leonard Williams over on a 2-year deal, I think. What was his deal? Contract. Yeah, he was a 2-year deal. And they brought Michael Pierce over on a 1-year deal. I couldn't believe it. On the first round of free agency, they got all these guys, or else they had nobody. Tui Tupalutu, he's been here. We had to let go of Mac. And Kenneth Murray, I believe we re-signed him. I can't remember. Joey Bosa has been here. He's a superstar. But we had to release Khalil Mack and the other wide receiver. Can't think of his name. But you'll find out if you haven't already what team he's on. Sante Samuel needs to be signed. He's been here. Trey Marshall, a draft pick of theirs. Not a dev. Most of these guys were brought in. JT Woods, we're building up big and fast. Love it. Derwin James, Jonathan Abram was brought in. Greg the Leg, J.K. Scott. So that's how we acquired this team of players that aren't here already. Let's do some re-signings while we're here. We got $54 million to play with. We want to bring back our man here, Asante Samuel. See if we can get it done. And we do. Good to have you. Good to have you, sir. We will not be resigning Mike Williams, but we will bring back Joshua Palmer, hopefully. We want to see you here to your 30, my dude. All right. Got it done. I'm not sure about bringing back Grover Stewart. Will he come back on that? Let's try it. Let's just bump this up ever so slightly. Man, I don't know. Because we're going to have to replace these guys and Michael Pierce. Yeah, I don't know if I can bring back both these guys. They need another corner in the draft for sure. We couldn't pick up one. One guy will definitely resign here. Joey Blunt. Yes, sir. We'll give you a little money. We'll give you a little bit to stay. Gotta have Blunt. Smoke him if you got him, baby. J.K. Scott, we want here. You crazy? Crazy? Right? Whatever, dude. But that's resigning. We got some resignings done together. Thank you for joining me on that. Let's take a look at our schedule. How we got here. We beat our Cincinnati Bengals, another franchise folks team, week 1, then lost a letdown game here against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Had a shootout here and a really great game week 3 against Baltimore. Solid win here against New Orleans Saints. Denver Broncos are done, but a good win here for us. Another big win for us here against the Raiders, and overtime win last week, week 8, against a franchise-focused team, the Carolina Panthers, in overtime. A walk-off touchdown, as you can see there. Stats-wise, let's take a look here. Offensive yards, 14th overall. Defensive yards, 8th overall. Points scored, we are top 5 in points scored, which is great. And 13th overall in points allowed. Justin Herbert's having a pretty solid year. It's not the greatest, but he's pretty decent there. It's this man right here who's one of the leading rushers in the league, has 10 rushing touchdowns already. Doing well there. The rookie is doing great. And then we have a solid collection of wide receivers and tight ends here. You would think that with more balls would go to TreVeyon Henderson, but each one of these guys has their day on the field. So Joshua Palmer and Mike Williams clearly the guys catching the touchdowns if it's not a rush in by TreVeyon Henderson. Derwin James, our leading tackler. Joey Bosa, 7.5. He's having a nice bounce back year. Kenneth Murray, middle linebacker with 4 sacks. Michael Pierce doing well for us. Got to get Tuipulotu going more here. Santi Samuels with 3 picks. Yeah, so that's a look at our Chargers. What else do we need to know about them? Not too much. But they are one of our better franchise teams. They have a great game this week on the road at Kansas City. So check that out. Check out all their other games that they've had already. In the comments or in the description, I will put a link to all the games they've had already. So you'll see that. Tell me what you think of this Chargers team. Do you think they are a contender in this league? They are one of the top teams in the AFC conference, if not the league. They have the best record. I think they're only one loss team right now left, which is crazy. And I don't think they're leaving Kansas City without a loss. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, man, tell me what you think of this Chargers team, what they did in free agency, what they did in the draft. What would you like to see them do forward? Do you agree with the playbooks they're in? You know, New head coach here. We're not doing Harbaugh. We're doing Jimmy West. Don't ask me how I came up with this guy's name. I completely forget how I came up with James West. Jimmy West. I can't even remember. But Jimmy West is the head coach. Those are his schemes. This is his team. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Again, if you're not aware, we're rebuilding 8 teams, all slow simmed. Everything's tracked. Everything's put on tape for you to know what's going on and stay abreast. Said it again. I did a lot of these videos today. For some reason, I keep saying breast. Can I say that on YouTube? Well, I don't put that kids can watch this stuff, so I guess I can. So like I'm saying tit, boob. All right, everyone grow up. Just grow up, all right? Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave me your comments. Please like and subscribe if you're into rebuilds. I'm a big rebuild fan. This is my passion. Watched a lot of C4 and Bengal rebuilds, and I've seen a bunch of the other guys that are up and coming too. So I enjoy that stuff, and it's just what I would do in my head as I'm doing rebuilds. So I'm like, why not just put it on YouTube and sharing my passion with you guys? So anyway, again, I will see you next time for more rebuilds, for more simulations, more podcasts and highlights. Later.